Ellis said, that's like asking how the phrase Black Lives Matter doesn't really mean that Black Lives Matter, or the problem with the term social justice or Christian nationalism. These are all phrases designed to signal, of course, Christ is king, but the phrase Christ is king is used to describe an anti Israel sentiment and false theology that God abandoned the Jews and Christians are the new chosen people. Do you see what's going on here? Of course, Christ is king, but the phrase Christ is king is used to describe anti-Israel sentiment that, you know, it's biblical. It's not anti-Israel, it's biblical. There's discussions, there's a lot of debates in the Christian world, but in general, it's like there's those who think that Jews are forever God's chosen people, and no matter how much they reject him, or no matter how much they reject his laws or his rules, that they will be blessed. But if you look at the history, it hasn't happened that way. And even now, it's like everybody's complaining. They're like, anti-Semitism's higher than it's ever been. It's on the rise. It's on the rise. Is there ever a moment where you take an ounce of self-accountability? It's like, this has happened to us for 2,000 years. It's always happened. Like, you listen to the rabbi that debated Candace Owens on her podcast, and she said, define anti-Semitism. And he says it started at the time of Jesus Christ, and his disciples were harassing people. And it's like, I'm not saying everyone feels this way, but clearly some people feel that Jesus was the original anti-Semite. Christians were the original anti-Semite, and Christianity is anti-Semitic. Why? Because Christianity is the rejection of what people were doing at the time, and they don't want to stop doing it, so they just keep doing it, and in my opinion, keep getting cursed because it's just not the right thing. It's like, if you do things that are not moral and not just and not right, and you think you're better than everybody else, I'm not justifying anything. I'm just being honest. It's like, I don't believe that you get God's blessing if you don't follow what he's doing, or at least try to, and reject it. Like, there's phrases in their religious text, and I don't know the context of it, but it says that Jesus is boiling in hot excrement for eternity. Like, he's boiling in poop forever. Do you think someone that says Jesus is boiling in poop forever is just going to get Jesus's blessings forever? Like, it doesn't, at that point, the religion doesn't even exist anymore, because it doesn't make any sense.